to death. Stop touching it.
Let me fix it.
Don't be Deku.
Why is my hair cut off?
Mine is. But don't be Deku, because then we won't see the thing.
Why is it doing this?
Because you are a dick.
Did I set it up on the wrong thing? There. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Ow.
Good job.
Fuck.
Stop it beating yourself up.
No.
That's Midoriya's job.
Hi. What is this? What are we doing?
We are making a gingerbread house. You know, to redeem yourself for your previous failure.
What do you mean? I fixed it. It was fine.
Ginger spook water.
Why do you call it that?
Because it's sparkle water and it's spooky season. So it's spookle.
Spooky day.
Spookle season.
Day.
There's 30 days of spook season.
31.
Today doesn't count because it's spook day.
Today's the 31st. That means there's 31 days.
Fine. But we're still doing this. Well, that's what I was getting up for. Skizzers!
Do you still not have hair gel?
No.
Where the fuck did it go?
They discontinued my brand.
There's a shit ton of other ones.
Nah. I want mine.
You don't need scissors to do that.
I do around you.
You know, this was already a disaster with Deku. How is this going to be any different?
Because I'm not a micromanaging POS.
So, wait. Oh, dude, you know what? You don't know how to do live streams.
You're right, I don't.
Check the chat.
Chat is
say hi.
silent. Chat is a bunch of people saying hi, Kiribati.
Exactly.
Hi, Bakugo. We lost the door. Hi, zombie.
We have to say hi to people.
Well, we just said hi now. Pull out the bullshit. You know, did they bubble wrap the gingerbread?
Yeah, they did.
Clearly they know you. It's chocolate gingerbread too.
All right. We got. Oh God.
Those are like cinnamon candies.
It might be. I thought they were candy corns. I was gonna.
No, they're not candy corns. I know what you do with candy corn.
There's the big frosting.
Oh dear God, do we need to chill this?
Here they are.
Oh, can I eat them?
We're putting them on the fucking house.
Can I eat some?
There aren't that many. We're gonna be eating the house when it's done. You can have them then.
Nerds.
Oh, it's just colored. Something leaked in here. I think it's just colored icing.
Oh, there's little dots.
More icing.
Yummy. Whoa, these look choppy.
Alright, that's it.
The instructions are on that. Bro! Do your live stream.
Fuck up. Here.
Hi Zombie, hi Shinobu. Shinobu is here. Hi Jester, you're here on time.
You know who Shinobu is? The person who called you a proud mom.
I shall kill them later in Minecraft. Meet me on Hypixel.
He will too.
Yeah, you will. I will beat yo in Bed Wars.
Anyway, so what I remember the last time with Deku
Jester!
was that this was bullshit.
Bullshit because Deku freaked out. And I've hidden the hammer, so there's gonna be none of that.
Shut the fuck up.
Speaking of things that aren't happening, hey bro, I noticed you're wearing your emotional support hoodie.
supposed to talk about that on live fucking YouTube.
I'm sure people will appreciate how sensitive you are.
Alright, what the hell shapes do we have here? This looks like a side piece. Is this chocolate?
It looks like chocolate.
It smells like a chocolate graham cracker.
Well, it's because it is.
Side piece. More side. This better not fail like Deku's.
Don't worry, bro. We got you.
I'm worrying. Because I know how fucking horrible you are at this shit.
Hey, hey, hey.
This looks like it broke off of something.
Oh, crap. Oh, I think that's the other half of it. Those are roof panels.
Yep. Wait, maybe not? No, those don't fit together. Maybe these two. No. Aha.
Well, I guess we're just going to have to be careful of these since...
How the hell did these break, but these didn't?
I don't know. I guess we're just playing with a handicap today.
Yep, these go together too.
Damn it. Okay, so those are our side panels. That's our roof panels. We also have some front and back panels. The good thing is that these roof tiles do kind of get hidden behind the side panels.
Hey, you guys, guess what? After we build this shit, we're going to Patreon to eat it and tell scary stories. Well, not tell them, read them off the internet.
Yuki says bless you.
Thank you.
Kanatha is here.
I'm assuming we use this as the base.
Yes. Happy Halloween, us too.
Happy Halloween. We're
Scary
not in costume.
stories.
You guys will have to deal with it.
I lost half of my costume, so I'm not wearing it.
What were you gonna be?
Sans.
You have your fucking pink Crocs.
Yeah, I had skeleton leggings and shorts to go over them, and I lost those.
I also know where your skeleton gloves are.
Yeah, I know you know where those are.
They're in my art.
I know they're there. That doesn't help me with my pants.
Okay,
I know nothing but shame.
we'll set this up.
Which is the good side. Not that side. That's the good side.
Okay.
So, yes, I am good.
But if you guys want to do the Patreon stream, it only starts at $1 to be able to watch.
Join us.
So go down there and join it if you wanna. Be a part of the stupid broccoli coven or what the
Yeah, baby.
That's such a stupid name.
Ah.
What are the instructions?
Alright, so since we have to repair roof panels, I'm just going to start with those. But we're supposed to adhere the wall panels to the bottom.
Okay, well, let's see. Here's one. Or, you already have one. Here's the other one.
The work of an artisan is never done. How do I do this? Ah! Okay. I'm just going to smooch on this. I wonder if I should put them on the... Well, it's already, the cap's already off and I already cut it.
Oh. So what were you having a problem with?
Trying to squeeze it. It's so big.
You may need to cut it more.
Okay.
Well, there that goes. That working better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That doesn't sound dirty.
What's this?
I
other
failed
one for?
so much. Oh, they're
Is that
decorative.
just orange?
Yeah. I think we're supposed to adhere with the black.
The black seems thicker.
Black and orange icing patches for 2 minutes. Oh, need the orange one.
Yeah. Were you supposed to need the black one?
Yeah. For more fluid experience. I guess this is why Midoriya was trying to get into it, to help, quote unquote. Ah! No, I'd already lost a pair of pants. I'd already lost a shirt too.
Put the cap back on then, shitty hair, Jesus.
It's not gonna fit anymore.
Yes, it will.
No, it won't.
If I know anything about blue, it'll fit.
There we go.
It probably has to get warmed up too. So it said to let it sit for 2 minutes?
Need for 2 minutes.
Oh. Well, that wasn't 2 minutes, but you did.
Kiripuma, part 1.
What the hell did you just call yourself?
Kiripuma? Is it like the Kiripuma shirt?
It's a sweatshirt, and Deku likes to steal it too, and I hate it.
It's so comfy.
Which is why I keep having to buy hoodies.
Yeah. Ha. Ha.
What the hell are you doing?
I am fixing things. We're trying to. We'll see how well this goes. And a little dot over there. Smoosh. That's right, smoosh. Smoosh.
Okay.
Scary stories, be nice to Kachan.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
The coven is lonely and we talk about how nice you are, Kachan. You insulted them and they talk about good things about you?
Wow, I didn't say anything.
You said it was a stupid name.
Cause Deku fucking made it up. I didn't say they were stupid, I said the name was.
And Zombie was a broken doll this year. Aww. Where's Zombo?
Can you put that in the box? Or did you already flap the
I
box?
collapsed the box. Makes it easier to hold on to.
Alright. I'm assuming the roof panels will have to go on till the end anyway.
Yeah. So,
These first? No.
yeah, sides and front.
Let's see. This looks like a window?
It is a window.
Okay.
This is a window.
We should probably put some on the bottom so it just...
Oh, yeah, it's a good idea, bro. I give you the black eyed seam. Black eyed seam is right here. I trust you. I'll hold it. If you wanna.
Well, you're supposed to put it like on the bottom and then rub it down where it's supposed to go. This is gonna be black on black. This is gonna be hard. Wait, this is the bottom, right?
Yeah, the thinner end is the bottom. It's kind of chonk. You might have to smush it in.
Yep, I can see that.
I also had to do it as dots on mine because it just wasn't coming out in an even little whatever.
This is crap.
A little bit. Is The Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas or a Halloween movie? Both. What's your favorite color from Canada?
Orange and black and green. I guess basically Halloween colors.
What?
You do this, I'll hold it.
Oh. Ah. This looks so wrong when it comes out to that. But at least it's better than hearing Present Mike.
Hacking up a lung.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear him last night?
Yes.
All right, it's done. It's smush.
This way, right?
Yeah.
Where do we want to put it? And which part is this?
Well, it just, that is a side, and this is like an
Do
end.
we want to center it? Or put it over here?
Yeah, center it was.
So about here?
Mm-hmm. And this will be the other end of it.
I'll hold this here.
Ah,
Did you just...
no.
I heard that.
Shit.
I heard that.
Shut up.
No. Stuff's gonna happen after the stream.
No, we're gonna eat it. It'll be fun.
Did you just...
It's in the box. It's okay.
Did it break?
I can fix it. This is turning exactly how the other gingerbread house did.
This is worse. Because you're dropping and breaking things.
I didn't drop it. I put my arm on it.
Shit here.
It's different.
It fell on the floor. I heard it.
It did hit the floor, but it didn't break on the floor.
This is crooked. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know how narrow it would be.
I'm already tired of the shit.
No,
Yeah.
bro, please. I hit the hammer. You can't. There. There. And once it solidifies, you won't even be able to tell the difference.
Mm. So now what?
Side piece. Front, back, whatever.
Where does that go? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't drop it.
Bro, you're terrified. On a very real level.
Yeah, and this is new.
You're not terrified like this at me. No, we have not.
What? I can't read the fucking
They said,
shit.
have we had any adult drink? They say it sideways. Oh, it is sideways. Which makes this perfect for this. Oh.
It's already failing. It's not even sticking.
That didn't work as I thought it would.
Nope.
I was trying to do it from the inside and it moved.
This is the way I had it before. Why did you tell me?
Apparently the iced edge is the side.
Well, this needs to go here.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to redo this.
I do.
Why are you doing that one first?
Guess we're gonna have to smush it on anyway.
It's gonna dry by the time we're done with this one. Can you not ignore me and do this?
I'm doing everything, bro. I'm trying. Well and true, honestly, I'm trying. Okay. That end. And then give me that. And I will.
That's not even sticking at all. It's not even flat. How the fuck?
I don't know, bro. Maybe this is what we get for getting, what I get for getting cheap gingerbread. Oh, no, that landed by you. And that might be dunky. That is definitely dunky. I don't think it broke though. Oh my god, it didn't break. It's unkillable. It's spreading a lot easier now.
There's not enough on the bottom of this.
Well, now that it's all warmed up. Thanks, Zombie. I know it's going well. Yuki is suggesting smashing pumpkins and reciting poetry next year. I think you would like that more.
What?
Smashing pumpkins and reciting poetry.
I don't know what that is.
You smash a pumpkin and you say a poem.
I'm not saying shit.
Not for next year. We'll work on that.
This tastes like shit.
Yeah, it does. It's just very bad gingerbread.
No, the frosting tastes like shit.
Yeah, also bad gingerbread frosting. I can't think of anybody who's made a perfect gingerbread, actually. I don't think even Icy Hot has.
How long are we supposed to make these sit?
Maybe a minute. I'll try and prep this one. No, that's not the one. This one. That might get us demonetized. They're saying sing-song lyrics.
Can't.
We'll get demonetized.
This isn't sticking to the side.
Oh no. How do we fix that in an edible manner? Do we need more icing? Do we need to
Yeah, you need to use like a lot of icing.
Well, to trim everything. Put that one back of icing. No, bro.
What?
Nothing. All that thick icing cement in there. Yum.
Was that another piece?
No, that was actually the icing bag.
Can you be more fucking careful?
I'm trying, man. I also have to manage your stress levels. If your stress gets too high, you're gonna destroy it.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Why do people do these?
Either because they think they're savants or they hate themselves and want to be punished for it.
Nope.
No? Not enough time?
Nope.
Darn it. Like, if it has to be needed for a more fluid experience, clearly we can't cool it down, so it's not going to be, adhere.
Where does that go?
It goes opposite the little one you're holding on to. So, right like this.
Did you do the bottom too?
Yeah, I did. Fuck. There we go. Put some directly on the bottom.
It's not lined up correctly here.
Cats or dogs? From Canada, cats or dogs, bro? Cats or dogs, bro? It's going well.
Dogs.
Yeah, what's cold spray?
We don't have that.
What is that?
I don't know, but we don't have it.
Apparently Ozawa doesn't want me doing gingerbreads without it. What is that cold spray?
It's not working.
Oh no. Is this gonna end the way the other one did? Just smearing all the stuff on it?
I guess fucking so.
Well then. Got some scissors. I guess we're going crazy. Okay. And the roof didn't stick. And that portion. And you wanna break this? More?
Breaking this shit.
At least you're not using a hammer.
I don't need a fucking hammer.
Was the hammer just more cathartic?
Whoops. Yes.
Should we get a plate?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of plate do you want?
I don't know, just get one.
This icing really is crappy.
It tastes horrible.
Now we just have to make this look like it's PG-13 and not what it is. When we get to the icing parts. Now I get to have my babies.
They're going on it too.
Yeah, but I still get to eat some.
You're cleaning the kitchen, Shahir.
Okay. That's a lot of gingerbread dust.
Are you gonna put the plate down?
Well, if there's a clean place to put it.
There's not.
Well, I mean, there could be. Hey, I bet this is how gingerbread cookie run starts.
Shut the fuck up.
You ever played it?
No, and I'm not fucking going to.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Danky is.
I don't give a shit.
And, the girls play it.
So?
And, it's actually pretty cool, bro. I play it.
Don't care.
Dusty, 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 dusty. Oh dear, oh dear. Gingerbread down. That goes down there.
You should have probably gotten a square plate.
Well, I wasn't thinking. All I was thinking about is please don't let him get a hammer.
Can you get the square plate?
We wanna go with him.
Everything's gonna fucking fall off of this.
Everything's gonna fall off of the square plate too. Is this the same size?
thought this was one of the things that...
I tried. It's not. Favorite holiday and why? I think you like Halloween because you can explode things and everybody accepts it as a prank.
I guess.
I like Christmas stuff. Even though I really can't afford to get my friends presents. Yep. Yep.
What?
It's very pretty though. Like a little pumpkin rope.
It's a pumpkin rope. What you're making. Stop eating the shit. We're putting it all on here.
Are you imagining Deku right now while you're doing that?
Yeah.
I figured. There's so much even pressure. Also, apparently cold spray is something that chocolate artisans use to flash freeze chocolate or, in the case of icing, to solidify your food glue faster.
I think it's just shitty glue or
It might be
frosting.
that, although cold spray might have helped with the crappiness.
Why would anyone buying a $10 fucking gingerbread house at Target think of getting that shit?
Probably because they also get backup buttercream icing to use as an auxiliary. But let's be fair, it's a good backup. Oh, these look like little bricks, but they're bones. That is not good candy cane.
None of this shit is good.
Them some good bones though, them a little tangy.
We're throwing these away immediately.
Yes, sir. Also, Yuki, do you have a cold spray thing? And do you use it? Don't forget this, bro.
Shut up.
Surely I can't mess this up. Oh, I got a long string of...
Stop it.
And it's doing little loopties. How did I make it do loopties? Or do you want to use the green? There's green icing too. Itty bitty green icing. And here. Oh, thank God. I thought I got it on you. That stuff comes out so easy. It looks like Ghostbuster slime.
Good.
Oh God, yes. I don't think I made the hole big enough.
See if this tastes just as bad.
I'm sure it does.
Yep. Tastes like shitty food coloring.
Yuki loves using the cold spray on gingerbread houses. Happy Halloween from Fire Skullbreaker.
Hello.
Who's Fire Skullbreaker?
I don't fucking know.
Oh no!
Stop it. Welcome to the shit show.
I broke him. God, there's a lot of the black.
Don't need to use all of it.
Well, if it doesn't go on, it's going in one of our guts.
No, it's going in the trash. It's disgusting.
A little bit. I think this just needs to be our thing. Smashing a gingerbread and just icing the ruins. The post-apocalyptic holiday gingerbread. Everybody's favorite, right?
No.
I think that's enough.
Like what we did for Christmas. Fucking Deku, but Halloween.
Yeah, and we streamlined the process of ruining it.
Yeah, by you dropping everything. Is that everything?
No. Yeah.
Steals.
Well, I wanted you to do it, bro.
What?
The bats. They're black and white. Your favorite color.
Those are just hard candies. They're orange.
They're black and orange.
Four.
Well, oh my. Oh, I guess we're sweeping after this.
We're sweeping regardless. Where's your stupid candy corns?
I already put it in.
Want one.
Oh my God, you're eating like candy corn.
I need one every year.
Corn that tastes like candy.
It's disgusting.
Duel Links is here. Hi. Yuki does have it. It's like liquid nitrogen.
Okay, well, this was what our fucking live stream is gonna be. Now what?
And we aren't supposed to be eating it until the Patreon.
Nope.
Dream.
I didn't have anything else planned.
Yeah. It's coming in so much quicker now that it's super hot.
Do you want to cut more off?
No.
Also, truth or dare?
Also, they wanted spooky stories.
That's for Patreon.
Aw.
Maybe we'll do a couple.
So if I'm finding them on Reddit, how do I do that, bro? I only read it for sweet, sweet karma.
Do you guys want creepypastas or actual scary stories that are
Ooh, I know a scary story. A real one.
real?
It's about a mountain pass in the USA.
Is it dumb?
Cannibals.
Go on.
Okay. So, there was a pass in somewhere in the US.
Somewhere.
I'm not really sure where Donovan's pass is. But a family decided we were going to go up this pass at the worst time of year. And they got snowed in really bad. They didn't think there was a way up or down. There was. So they were up there for well over a week with no food. Well, they had to survive, and they kept thinking there would be a rescue. But everyone would think that they would know to come down the path once the weather got bad, so no one went up to rescue them. And when they got found, everybody had eaten each other, even the kids. It was the Donovan family.
I'm not sure that this should be on fucking...
Oh no, I popped a hole in it. Oh well.
Oh my god, shitty hair.
Well, it's just covered. Also, why is there a Dorito dancing in my Discord? Why is there a Dorito dancing in my Discord?
I don't know.
Why?
Who the fuck sent it?
Ducky! Why did you send me a Dorito?
This looks like a fucking mess.
I don't know. It's a Dorito. I'm on charge, so I can't unplug.
What?
Creepypasta. It's Danny. I keep changing my name. Yeah. Creepypastas. Where am I finding my creepypastas? I don't want to do the same old, same old.
There's a whole website.
Where do I find it, bro?
It's creepypasta.com or some shit.
Oh dear Lord, there is a creepy world, Fenton, Missouri. Yeet. Wow, you really cut that green to the bone.
Here's our Halloween
Masterpiece. Dark theme is available. No, Discord, we are not doing that.
What's wrong with dark theme? It's better on your fucking eyeballs.
They're soft rebooting at certain SCPs. Todoroki's gonna have fun once he figures out what they did to the teenage succubus.
I don't give a shit what Todoroki fucking icy hot wants to do.
Oh dear.
What?
The website's bleeding.
Yeah, it's Halloween.
The unnatural rivalry.
Do any of you guys want to hear a specific
Treehouse of
creepypasta?
Horror. Oh my. Dimension of Shanahan Lordy. Oblivious. I don't know what any of these readings mean.
You like video games, right?
Yeah.
Look up video game ones.
Legend of Countess Esmeralda.
This is chocolate.
Cat scratching at my door.
You want to do that one?
Be a doll, would you? Okay. Cat scratching at my door. It's got the highest rating I've seen so far.
This kind of looks cool, actually.
That does look kind of cool. Yeah, if only it was a brownie.
It kind of tastes like a hard brownie.
Bones, bones, bones! Oh.
Jesus Christ. Are you gonna read it?
I had to get past some ads. Try getting one of the bones with the candy corn. So it actually makes the candy corn taste. Hey, Chris is here. And he did a super chat. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you. Did he say anything?
My two favorite YouTubers. But yeah, Donovan's Past is a real creepy story. Barring that, there is the curious case of people becoming living statues. There is, in fact, a medical condition where the most minor of injuries, including those from surgeries, calcify. And eventually you hit a point where you must decide, shall I be a statue sitting or shall I be a statue laying down? Because even the mere act of walking will cause calcification. And you will endure for a long and painful time as a living statue until you're not. And then you're a statue, no longer living.
Okay, then.
I don't know the name of this medical condition, but I know that's what you deal with.
I've heard of it.
Why did you have to put the buffering wheel over her mouth? That looks so wrong.
Is the story loaded yet?
Yeah, it's loaded. October 25th.
That's my drink.
Death, murder, disappearance, folklore, folktales, Halloween stories. Yep. 7.35 out of 10. Estimated reading time, 25 minutes. Oh, that's good.
How about we do 2 stories here and then we'll go to Patreon?
And do like however many more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe like 5
That sounds
stories.
good. I'm trying to find the best bit.
What do you mean? Oh, in this? Stop eating it. God damn it, Shahir.
Yeah, let's resuck that off my hand.
We're supposed to be eating it on Patreon stream. Stop eating it.
I'm hungry.
I gave you a chance to eat before the stream.
I didn't want to work my sandwich, bro.
You're taking so long to read the story.
Bro. Alright, brown husks of acorns crunched underfoot. Leaves glided down from the canopy overhead. Walnut browns and russet reds and the soft lemon yellows. They looped and twirled in a gaudy death dance, determined to party out their last days before they rotted and returned to the earth.
That's nice.
You took the words from my mouth. The downward gradient steepened. Brendan's girlfriend faltered on the path, unsure of her footing in the dwindling purple-blue twilight. Her blood-spattered dress flapped in the crisp breeze. Brendan extended his hand to help her out. Her eyes, rimmed in bluish gray, met his from above gashed cheekbones, all of which jarred with her blonde schoolgirl bunches.
What?
Her mouth rose in appreciation, but toothless smile. An appreciative but toothless smile. Zombies, bro. Can you carry?
What does this have to do with the cat?
Well, okay. This was the Countess Esmeralda.
That's not what I told you to read.
You
I
want
told you
me
to
to
read
the
the
cat
cat
story?
scratching.
Okay, fine.
Jesus Christ.
Now I gotta find it. The latest creepy poostas.
God damn it.
This is really stressed me out, bro. I am so stressed.
About what?
Everything. Jeff the Killer. Okay, no.
Everyone knows that one.
Why is there a picture of a pregnancy test?
Stop getting
right
distracted,
below
shitty
Jeff?
hair.
It's Jack. He's a pregnancy test all over this.
Wasn't it on the front page?
Yeah, gotta wait for it to load. Cat scratching at my door. I never thought a childish... Okay, so this one's 5 minutes. I never thought a childish prank would save me and my brother's life. It began late September. My family cat had passed from old age a few weeks prior. I, Mr. Cherublain, assumed the strange things that began to happen were just echoes of my grief. When she was still alive, she used to scratch at my door until I let her in my room. And she used to crawl in the space. She used to use the crawl space as her own little home, sometimes hiding away for most of the day, until pushing the door open in the middle of the night. I got so used to it that I was no longer startled by the tapping of little paws upstairs and the sound of little doors creaking open. Aw, kitty. So used to it, in fact, that when those same things happened after her death, it took me a while to notice. When I finally did notice, the sound gave me a strange feeling of unease but familiarity. I told myself that it was just the creaking of an old house. But part of me wanted to believe that she was still here in some capacity. One night in October, I was awoken by scratching at my door and a faint meow. It lasted only a few seconds, but I heard it clearly. I thought it was a dream. It had to have been. After all, she was gone. But then it kept happening. Every night at 1:46 a.m., I would hear her scratching at my door, the cries of a cat who was long dead. I told no one because even though it frightened me, I didn't want to lose what I had left of my dear cat. Scratching stayed the same until the night of October 21st, when it became harder to ignore. Everything was normal that night. My parents had gone out for the night. My brother was sleeping downstairs, and I watched YouTube until I fell asleep with the glow of my laptop still on my face.
Sounds like what you do.
Yes, it does. When I heard the scratching, I wasn't even scared. It felt like any other night. Until it didn't stop. The scratching only got more frantic, and the crying grew in volume with each swipe of the claw. I had never heard my cat act like this, even when she was alive. I quickly sat up on my bed and checked the time. 1:46 a.m. Like always, the scratching got even worse. It sounded like she could tear through the door at any moment. Got up from my bed and slowly creaked open the door. My heart was racing. I had no idea what I would see behind that door, but I had to open it. I had to open the door only a crack, and suddenly it pushed open. However, there was nothing behind the door. I felt a strange presence, like something had come into the room. I didn't know what else to do but to go back to bed and try to fall asleep. The next few nights were just the same. The scratching almost so deafening until I opened my door and let no one inside. It was creepy, but comforting. Every time I opened the door, it was like my cat came to visit me from beyond the grave. The last night I felt a presence was a night I will never forget. To this day, it was the most horrifying night of my life. It was Halloween.
Of course, it was fucking Halloween.
I had just come home early from a party, so I could stay with my brother for the night, as his parents were out of town. We watched and made fun of Halloween movies from our childhood until midnight. I thought it'd be funny to scare him with the scratching and meowing, so I told him to sleep in my room that night. I never thought that a childish prank would save me and my brother's life. I got in my bed. He got in a sleeping bed beside me. He fell asleep almost immediately while I could barely keep still from the anticipation. Suddenly, my window flooded with light. I assumed it was my parents coming back early from their trip, but something fell off. The clock struck 1:46 a.m. Instead of scratching or meowing, the little door of the crawl space flung open and a dark figure rushed out and jumped right at me. I let out a scream, waking up my brother beside me. The dark figure went through my chest and disappeared behind me. I was left... Yeah. Creepy. I was left hyperventilating and holding my hand to my chest. This wasn't a visit. This was a warning. I heard what sounded like someone trying to get inside the house without hesitation. I grabbed my brother and told him to get into the crawl space. He was groggy and disoriented, but he did what I said. I followed behind him and moved a chair in front of the little door before closing it. I told him to stay silent. We heard a big crash and then footsteps downstairs. Someone had broken through the window. I heard a stranger open all the doors and push things over. I felt my face go white as I heard the stranger start to come up the stairs. I held a hand over my brother's mouth and began to pray in my head. The stranger was at my door. My heart was pounding and he flung the door open and entered the room. I could hear him flip my bed over, knock over my nightstand. I thought we were going to die. My brother was silently texting the police while all I could do was stare at the door, knowing it would open at any second. The stranger pushed over the chair in front of the crawl space. The only thing left between me and the intruder was that little door. My brother and I grabbed the handle and held it shut. I then heard the hiss and a growl of a cat. It felt like it was right behind us. Finally, the intruder tried to open the door. We held it shut for as long as we could until the stranger flung it open with one great pull. Before I could even get a good look at him, the dark figure leaped out from behind us, pounced on his face. It happened so quickly.
Ghost cat.
Ghost cat! Best cat. You can only see the flecks of blood flying around. He fell to the ground, crying out and holding his now mangled face. The dark figure ran into the shadows, and my brother and I ran out of the door and down the stairs. We screamed for help, but out in the cold until the neighbors came outside to see what was wrong. The police arrived a short time later. Turns out the stranger was an addict and an ex-convict who was breaking into homes around the area looking for cash. Oh no, I killed an image. It's got the dead image face. I killed an image. Look at the dead image face.
You're distracted.
They found him screaming and playing, covering his hollowed out eyes. The police also found a knife beside him that he'd taken from our kitchen. Yes. Don't mess with cats. My brother and I were standing out in the cold when I saw the faint green glow of my cat's eyes in my bedroom window. That was the last time I ever saw my family cat. Oh, spooky kitty. Good kitty.
What?
I'm trying to find the next one because we're doing two, right?
Are you checking chat?
No, I had not. Spoopy. Kenneth is back. Winter is here. You're welcome, Chris. Kenneth, this is nice. And Ghostbusters, detention with Nezu or present Mike. Present Mike. Nezu's not okay.
Present Mike.
Hey, Atsuko. That's nice, Chris. Oh, it's okay, Winter. what read next? They have a bunch of like multi-parters. Yep. That one's half thing, but it's called expires October 31st. Kitty, need to wait for the page to load. Be a doll, would you? This is also an 8.1. Oh, it's talking about the purge? Nope. Smells of fire. That sounds creepy.
I mean, isn't that the point?
Yes, it is.
I guess read the tag so that people know what's going to be in it.
Yeah. The seer souls. Page 2. Beware the soulless. That's only half point. It dwells. 2/3. That's 3/4. 9 rolls for the night shift and the Halloween night at the cemetery. Oh, that sounds good.
Okay, whatever.
Let's see the tags. Ghosts and spirits. Jobs and occupations. Halloween stories, locations and sites. Paranormal activity, rites and rituals. Strange and unexplained. This ain't your stuff? Yeah, I guess skip the video at the moment.
Can you stop moving your knee? It keeps hitting me.
Oh, no, this is a tiny table. What am I supposed to do? Alright, estimated read time, 9 minutes. Oh, I got some shorties.
You're a shorty.
Yeah. Not as short as other people. Yeah, great. You sure have a lot. You have all the rules memorized, my boss said as he gathered his belongings to go home. Yeah, sure, I think I got them all up here, I said as I pointed to my head. He gave me a nod and headed for the door to the small office to go home. My boss was a little off, to say the least. It's my first month as a security guard at a cemetery right around the corner from my residence. I just gotten out of college 3 months ago, and the last month of shifts have been boring, sitting around checking cameras, doing the rounds through the cemetery, making sure nothing was out of order. Exciting, right? I needed a source of income, and this is the best paying job I could find. Oh, that sucks. No real experience needed, the flyers said. My take was that they were desperate to find someone fast, so I took advantage of that. I was hired the day I found the flyer. Over the phone, I never even found the guy's name.
That's shady as fuck.
Well, it's a cemetery. What else do you expect? I bet this place is called Shady Oaks.
Oh my god, shut up.
Once I came in on my first day, my boss gave me no training. No do's and don'ts, just a verbal list of 9 rules I had to follow and memorize before Halloween night.
Sounds like a shitty normal job where they don't fucking
These rules are to be
train
followed only on Halloween night. You must follow these rules the exact way they are told you. If you mess up a small part, well, you won't mess up. I trust you'll follow the word for word. I looked at him, confused, because this sounded almost like a threat. Nonetheless, I pulled up my phone and started audio recording so he could record the list. Once he finished telling me the rules, I was in absolute disbelief. This guy is insane. No wonder no one wants to work here. This guy is actually insane, I thought to myself. I know every place has certain rules to follow, but to designate a set of rules, insane rules, for Halloween night only, I guess you won't know how I felt until I tell you the rules. You got my way, bro. That he gave me word for word and exactly how he told me, straight from the recording. You coming back, broski?
Giving you chips. So stop eating the gingerbread.
Hey, these are good chips.
Do you need anything else to drink? While I'm
Spookle water? So that I don't steal your spookle water? Oh my god, this is so thick. How do you open it? This is thick, boys. How do you open it? Kotsky.
What?
Your chips are too strong.
You want me to open it for you?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Your chips are too strong. It's got mad stonks. I can't get it. Rule number 1, on Halloween night, please arrive at 8:30 p.m., no earlier, no later. Do not walk in these doors until it reaches 8:30. For the love of God, please. Rule number 2, stay inside the office until 9:15. Do not leave. Keep yourself occupied, but do not check the security cameras during this time. I'll make sure to turn them off before you get there so there's no temptation to peek at them. This might be one of the most important
Is
rules.
this a weird Five Nights at Freddy's shit?
It's a cemetery. No.
Yeah, but...
Plus, the night starts at midnight, not 8:30. If the monitor turns on by itself, do not look either. If for some reason you look and you see it has revealed the A section of the cemetery, you must turn off the lights to the office and hide. If it reveals the B or C section and you look at it, your only option is to run. Good luck with this. To make this easier, just cover the monitor with a jacket or blanket because you will not want to see what happens out here this time on Halloween night. Rule number 3. After 9:15 strikes, you will have 30 seconds to get out of the office. Leave the door unlocked. If it is possible, you will pass an unnaturally tall figure with no facial features. This is not a Halloween costume. You must tell him, good evening. Look him right where his eyes would be. If he doesn't respond, continue on your way and patrol the cemetery. If he says anything at all, you must stand completely still. Do not move a muscle. He might walk around you, but if you keep still until he's done, he should walk away with no problem. Go into the office and he will slam the door behind him. He will go into the office and slam the door behind him. Creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number 4.
Still sounds like a Five Nights at Freddy's copycat.
It might be. Or it might be based off of that one graveyard game from last year. Manly played it. It was actually pretty cool. Rule number 4. You will make your way to Section A. Once you inspect Section A, you will realize that the gravestone titled James R. Hackney has been dug up completely. It's not out of the ordinary. Do not pay any attention to what is inside the 6-foot hole in the ground. You will not see the rest of your shift if you look down in that hole. Just keep walking to Section B and do not look back. Rule number 5. As soon as you cross the bridge from Section A to B, you will notice about a dozen shadow-like figures standing in a circle around the big oak tree to the left of the bridge.
The dog park?
Yeah. Absolutely. Please listen closely. I should read this like him.
Oh my god. You will not do Cecil justice.
I won't, but I'm gonna try. Please listen closely to what I'm about to say to you. You must find the figure wearing the black top hat. You'll walk up behind him and ask, am I clear? If you hear a voice from inside your head say, continue, then you can carry on to Section B. If you don't hear anything, you must wait. You can look over to the section at this time, but I recommend keeping your eyes down. Trust me, there will be no physical harm to you if you look, but I can't promise you'll be emotionally attacked after looking.
I think he sounds a bit more happier than that. Not Desert Bluffs happy, but
Oh
like,
God, that.
you know, cheerful, like, he's having a nice day.
It's always a nice day to talk about the dog park.
He's optimistic.
Even as an intern, he was.
Yes, he was. You were actually doing a kind of a good job.
Woo! Rule number 6. Once you get the go-ahead, continue to section B. You may walk around and do what you would normally do every night here. The only catch is you must stay in this section until 10. It should be 9:30 to 9:45 by now, so you won't have to wait long. After the time crosses 10, continue on. Rule number 7. After walking out of section B, you will notice a strange temperature change and lighting change. The time will have jumped to 2 a.m. after crossing. Do not panic. Please do not answer your phone. Your phone will be ringing constantly. As soon as it starts ringing, you will stand still and not move until it stops. It will be calls from your mother, your father, siblings, girlfriend, boyfriend, anyone you can think of. You must not answer these calls. It's not actually them calling. It is in fact the man that you saw earlier, the one with no facial features. He's trying to lure you back to the office. You must stay away from that office until I tell you to go back.
Isn't there a guy with no facial features in Night Vale too?
Yes. I think it's the little old lady who lives in your house.
No, it's the guy carrying the suitcase, and you can't recall what he looks like.
The traveling salesman.
Is he a salesman? I don't know what he does. But
There's the faceless old lady who lives in your house, and then I think there's a traveling salesman. He's not local, but no one can really tell how they know he's not. No one can really remember him after he walks away.
Anyway, go ahead.
Your phone will stop ringing after about half an hour, which will leave you at around 2:30 a.m. You will continue on at this point. Rule number 8. You notice another time jump. This one, 2 more hours from 2:30 to 4:30. If the time still says 2:30 after the call stop, you are in trouble. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do here. You messed up a step at some point, and if you end up here, you can finally finish your inspection of Section C. You must prepare for a woman covered in blood to run up to you begging for help. She'll be asking you where her baby is. And if you come fast to help her, don't be startled, no matter how loud she yells. Tell her you will meet her outside the cemetery in 10 minutes. For her to wait there. She'll run off in the opposite direction. That's how you know you succeeded. There'll be a lot of towels and rags all over the ground, covered in blood around Section C. This is the only maintenance you will have to do.
What kind of cemetery is this shit?
Just pick them up and dispose of them in the waste bin closest to you. Rule number 9, the final rule. After completing this final task, you must run back to your office. Do not look anywhere but ahead of you. You will see figures everywhere.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Yeah. You will hear your name being called from voices that you think you recognize. Just keep running. Once you reach the office, you will see the faceless man leaving the office building. It should be 5 a.m. at this point. Oh, God, you're right. It ends at 6. At this point, he will stop you and either say, good work, and nod at you, and you will slowly walk into the office and close the door. For the remainder of the shift, you can check the cameras. Sit down, go on with your shift until I come inside to start my shift. Or he would say, come with me. If he says, come with me, you will run and lock yourself into the office. Don't fall for his calm, monotone voice. He is anything but calm if you mess up. Do not let him in, and wait for him to stop banging on the door. Once this stops, cover your eyes for the last hour of your shift. Don't look around until you hear 3 knocks on the door. That'll be me. I'll relieve you. Oh my God, there's more. You won't be called in for a few weeks to come into terms with what you have seen, and you'll be paid a handsome amount of money for your duties. Now that
you better get paid for that shit.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah. Now that you have listened to the rules as well, I hope you understand my initial suspicion as to why I was so baffled that I thought this was a joke. Unfortunately, until I finished my shift. After I arrived at 8:30, my boss left and I decided I was going to just follow the rules given to me to humble him and be a good sport of the plank. I didn't check the cameras. I headed out the door. After going outside, the brisk air hit me as I saw a tall man walking up to me. I looked at him. He was actually faceless. It looked so real. Kind of gave me the creeps. I almost forgot to tell him, good evening. And he looked at me. And, well, I think he did. And continued on through the door. I shivered a little as I headed on to straight to Section A. I arrived at the entrance and I searched for James R. Hackney's grave, the grave I always saw. It was the biggest one there. To my disbelief, it was actually being dug up. I felt sick to my stomach that they would go to this far to scare me. So I hurried past the grave as a wave of uneasiness came over me. This can't be real. I reassured myself, and I headed across the bridge to Section B. I scanned for the oak tree. When I finally found it, I noticed figures my boss warned me about. I instantly spotted the one with the top hat. I steadily scurried over him and asked, "Am I clear?" No answer. As I stood there waiting for an answer, it never came. I decided to look away from the man and peek over to Section B because surely the pranksters wanted me to look, since they'd warned me against it. I froze and felt the pins and needles in my hands.
Good job,
as I saw myself standing there in the distance. At least what looked like me, except I was taller and covered in blood. As the figure, presumably was me, stared back, let out a screech and started running towards me. I was startled and absolutely mortified by this and turned around to run. I looked back as it reached its arms out, completely vanished, and as soon as it vanished, I heard a voice within my head say, "Continue." At this point, I had a million thoughts running in my head as I started to realize whatever was happening was somehow impossibly real, and I felt my mind switch from confused to defensive. Well, at least it didn't lose its brain cells. Or go insane.
I would have just fucking left at that point. I'd have been like, fuck this job.
F this, I'm out.
Pretty much.
I inspected the area until 10 p.m., constantly looking over my shoulder. I checked my phone and saw it was time to move to Section 3. I felt exactly what I was told. Our temperature changed, and I saw the surroundings get just a little bit darker. It was noticeably colder. No way, I told myself as I reached for my phone, which said 2 a.m. But before I could form another thought, my phone rang right on cue, and it stopped dead in my tracks. Dad, phone displayed. I stared back at the phone as I looked at those 3 letters. I knew my dad. I never knew my dad.
Dud.
Definitely never had him saved in my phone. I felt a tear form in my eye because this is a very sensitive topic for me. I let it ring as I got
Did you
lost.
say cockpit?
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
I heard it.
No. Then I dropped Cecil.
You did drop Cecil.
Time to do it
a
again.
while ago. Are you done with these?
Mm,
Or you want more?
I felt a tear form in my eye because this was a very sensitive topic to me. I let it ring as I got lost in a trance thinking about how on earth any of this was even possible. The ringing finally stopped and I let out a sigh of relief. I remembered the next rule about the time and opened my phone again. 2:30. I kept moving on with some stray tears in my eyes, watching my phone turn from 2:30 to 4:30. This was a relief because now I knew that this was somehow real. I realized I've done all the steps right thus to this so far. I started inspecting Section 3 with cold fingers and numb toes. I heard screaming. Naturally, this scared the hell out of me, and I jumped out of my shoes.
Gross.
I snapped my head around to a blood-covered woman, screaming, "My baby! I can't find my baby!"
Is that how she sounds shitty here?
Yes, we're just going with that. I told her after a bit of hesitation. I told her to meet me at the entrance of the cemetery in 10 minutes. She nodded and ran off. I noticed a ton of blood-covered rags all over the ground, shaken by her screams. I slowly picked up the rags and threw them out. I looked around, ran back to the office. The whole run, I didn't see anyone and didn't hear anything, which was weird because my boss said otherwise. I'll count my blessings here, though. I found myself in front of the office, finally. The man was leaving. This time I looked at him in complete terror as he turned my way and said, "Come with me." I wasted no time running past him, into the office, slamming the door behind me. "What did I mess up?" I yelled over the sound of banging on the door as I pulled a jacket over my head. I shivered in fear for the entire hour until I heard 3 knocks on the door.
It's a trap.
I shot up and threw the door open to reveal my boss and yelled, "What the hell did you just put me through?" I was mad, although relieved to see him. He looked a lot more colorful and lifelike than he has in the past. He looked at me and smiled and said, "Go home, kid. Get some sleep." I yelled back, "No, I want answers. You cannot just tell me to go after the night I just had." He looked at me and said, "You took care of my cemetery, kid. I thank you for that." He held out his hand for a handshake. The name is James Randall Hackney, and I've been dead for 200 years. Every Halloween, I leave the cemetery and recharge, so my physical body does not perish. You covered me that last night. You covered me last night. I thank you for that. It didn't take me long to recognize his name. It's the same name on the gravestone that was dug up. I stared back at him, mouth wide, open, speechless. I walked out the door.
Well, shit.
Packed my health up and never came back to this town again. That was really good, actually.
Five Nights at Freddy's rip off.
Yeah. Who's your favorite teacher from Canada?
Aizawa. What about you? Or was the question for me?
I mean, Power Loader's pretty cool.
I guess so. I would pick All Might, but he kind of sucks as a teacher.
A little bit. Also, Yuki is celebrating Samhain, the pagan New Year.
Nice.
There was a story about the Samhain. I thought it said Samhain. Nope, Samhain.
Hey, I know what we could do for our Patreon reading.
What's that?
The Holder series.
Oh, dear God. Yes.
Maybe not all of them, because there's a lot.
There's a lot.
But some of them. Because you love that shit.
I do love that shit.
And since it's Patreon...
Yes. Anyway, yeah, that is a very creepy story. And I really want to have that gingerbread.
Okay.
How long has this been going?
I don't know.
At 6, almost 7.
We started at 5:30.
So it's been an hour and a half almost.
Yep. Which means it's time to switch to Patreon. So, again, if you want to fucking watch our Patreon stream, go down and join. It only starts at $1, and you get cool shit.
Favorite candy? I like candy corn.
What is my favorite candy?
For a while it was Toblerones, but now it's not.
No, I like the things that... The spicy chocolate.
The Lindt?
Yeah. The spicy chocolate bar.
Fancy chocolate. They haven't had that the last few times. It makes me sad.
No, but the orange one is good too.
Mm-hmm.
I basically like dark chocolate with either spicy in it or fruit flavor in it.
Which is why I got you the raspberry last time.
Which I appreciate. You done now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, so we'll let people join Patreon if they want to do that. We'll probably come back in about 10 minutes for the next one.
Yes.
And the link to my Patreon's down there, so you can join it if you want to see us read more stories and eat this crap and stuff. So, thanks for being here. Don't do anything stupid tonight.
Like this.
Like this. And maybe the next live stream will be a cooking one, because we haven't done one of those in a while.
Yeah, you've got so many recipes, bro. Can I help? No? Yes? No? No?
I don't know who's doing it next week.
Well, I mean, it could be you. You could just, you
Yeah.
know, kick their butts and say, this is my job. Oh
But
my
it's
God.
a one-person stream next week.
Oh. Hey. Hey, bro.
What?
Hey, bro. I have a bone to pick with you.
Goodbye. That's it. Bye. We'll see you all on Patreon.